Hello, friends. Thank you for tuning in to my channel, to my video. Today, I'm going to piggyback on. I don't know what I'm going to name this. I don't know what I'm going to name this video. Um, I know I have a video that's titled "I decided to change careers using LinkedIn Learning and Udemy." And that day, I forgot to add in QuickBooks Online as well because I'm gonna be doing some of my final training in there before I, get started and get to work. And I want to make sure that I'm prepared not only to pass the course and the test for the certification, but also I'm a little sick too. Also, so that I'm knowledgeable at, the tools I'm going to be using to perform bookkeeping services. Um, I'm doing this out of necessity. Um, there's a familiarity factor there. I took some accounting courses last time I was in school, and was really excelling at it. But then, of course, I got a job at that time, and it was pretty demanding. But I couldn't resist the paychecks. I mean, I was averaging 60 hours a week, so at that time, those were some good paychecks. But now, um, I'm just I'm sick of being subjected to. Um, I'm just tired of being subjected to one particular income stream, and and being on the bad side of somebody's yeah, just being on the wrong side of the wrong management personnel and stuff like that. I'm sick of that. And don't get me wrong, I respect jobs. I'm going to work for. I tend to work for an employer, but I also want to have bookkeeping as like a secondary business. I hate the term side hustle, because this ain't no hustle. Like, this is something that you dedicate time to and that you actually manage on a serious level. When I think of side hustle, I think of, as they say in Chicago, I think of it as hitting a lick, you know. And this is not, this is something way different from hitting a lick versus, you know, sustaining a secondary business until it either becomes a primary business or I'm saying another secondary business. So I don't know. Um, yeah. So I think I'd rather be on the client procuring side of things. And don't get me wrong. Like, you gotta remember, I'm still a real estate investor too. Um, you know, my money is just dried up right now due to some poor excuse me, due to some poor money management, due to lifestyle creep and things of that nature. Um, so yeah, so today I, obtained a third certification, this time on Udemy, um, in bookkeeping. And now I'm at the point where I've taken enough bookkeeping courses. I've diversified like the my bookkeeping education or whatever. And now I feel like it's time to, um, you know, head over to QuickBooks Online and I'm sorry, Online Accountant, and take those courses to prepare for my certification, and then ultimately to become certified. And so the thing that I kind of and this is probably why I won't name this a part two to that other video because it's happening to me already. The thing that I kind of worry about, excuse me, I'm a little under the weather, so please forgive me. I caught a cold over the weekend, so uh, please. I know this looks disgusting, but please forgive me. So let me just kind of turn away. But the thing that I fear about this proliferation and this readily accessible education online, whether or not you consider these real schools or not, or just video learning, or whatever you want to classify it as. I think it's a cheap fix for a lot of career students because I mean, for $30, $40, and when you catch sales, $20, $10, um, you can get your fix to be a student again. Like a lot of people that I know who are very well educated, um, tell me that, man, I really miss being a student, you know, and I'm starting to see how, because now, depending on the course, you might get a certificate out of it, and now you start feeling real accomplished, and that's fine, you know. But the only thing that I say steer clear of is getting into the habit that, okay, I'm gonna after I take this course, I'm gonna take the next course, and then I'm gonna wait till I take 5 courses before I start working in my field, or working in the field that I want to get into, is to start making money, because you got into this field in the first place. Oh my god, my hair is terrible today. You got into this field, so you can make money, and then all of a sudden you start thinking about it too much. Um, you start, giving too much thought. Like, well, if I get this certification and then I get that one on top of it, now I'll be more marketable. And honestly, you won't. You won't. Um, you know, Managers, recruiters, um, people who make decisions, they like doers. They don't like anyone who, I won't say they don't like anyone, but like they've gotten away from people who collect degrees and collect certificates and all this other stuff to justify um, justify their taking all these schooling and all these classes. Um, when really they like to work with people who do things with a purpose. And so I know it's tempting to say, well, I'm going to take woodworking 101 and 102. But you know what? It really would be nice if I had woodworking 250 as well. And at the end of the day, you're still working with wood, you know? And I don't know, back when your instructor went to school, woodworking 102 was 101, 102 was sufficient. So my point being is, don't get so caught up in credentials and how they gonna, make you look better as a professional and make you um make you stand out as a candidate and everything. At the end of the day, this going to school is about one, improving our skills, the skills that we're going to use in the job, and then two, more importantly, it's about feeding our families. It's about making as much money as we can so that we can put some of that disposable income into investments so that we don't have to be at the mercy of a regular job all of our lives. Not saying that I won't work, because as I'm getting older now, I'm learning that that humans have to have something to do habitually. Um, in order to like really give their life meaning. You know what I'm saying? Like look at Betty White. Who you know, rest in peace to Betty White, by the way. God bless her soul. She was working till the day she died. You know what I'm saying? And most of you are gonna come at me with that. Well, she was doing what she loved. No, because what else was Betty gonna do? Go home and watch soaps? You know what I'm saying? Cicely Tyson, had just released a book about a week and a half before she passed away. Rest in peace to her. God bless her soul as well. So the point is, most people have things to do, especially our great people, our people who didn't have to, far as money goes, didn't have to work a lifetime, but they chose to. And then you're gonna find out when you get older, when you're financially stable, that when given the choice to retire and doing what you want, yeah, you might retire at first. You might retire at first, but then after a while, if you don't have much going on the home front, you're an empty nester. You're probably not gonna stay retired. You're probably gonna start a business or whatever. So, but I digress. Totally digress there. But yeah, I mean, The point of these classes is to use them. Now, I'm okay with being a lifelong student, a lifelong learner, but don't be a career student. That's a difference. You know, being a lifelong student, you like to learn things, new knowledge interests you, without forgetting your responsibilities. That's cool. Um, yeah, I'll probably always take some sort of Udemy class. I'm debating on whether or not to, because I have two classes. One of the classes was paid for by my soon to be former employer, and then the other was paid for me. Was paid by me before that, and so I'm debating on whether or not to learn Microsoft Excel after I obtain my QuickBooks online certification, as it will definitely help me just by having that knowledge, just by being able to create certain tables and things of that nature. And they say that the best way to earn 100,000 a year is to learn Microsoft Excel. I'm not sure if that's necessarily true, but you know, I'm definitely willing to find out though. So, but that's all I got. Like I said, I'm not going to make this into a 30-minute video. It's unnecessary to do that. I'm going to stop recording here, and I'm just going to record my next video. Until next time, if you like this video or you like any of my videos, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. And I'll catch y'all later. Peace.